Nova Arts started out as a collaborative project. Jeff and Eliza Murphy, who own Brewbakers and Terra Nova Coffee, that used to be on Main Street. It was a teeny little place, and I've known those guys for, geez, probably like about 20 years. I used to play a lot of music with Jeff, and we've toured all over country together playing music, and always kind of thought about how cool it would be to have our own venue. And that's something that Jeff and Eliza have always thought about. Before actually we even did this whole renovation in this building, they just had the coffee roaster back there. And so they asked me, I've been booking shows since I was like 14, and they asked me if I would book some shows. So we booked for a couple of years, and then the opportunity to kind of take over the lease of this building came up. So they asked me if I would want to do that as kind of like a full-time job. We designed with some other friends, designed the stage, sound system, and they did this huge project, and this is all happening right before COVID started. As soon as COVID started, I had already booked the whole summer, and so the first thing I did was cancel, a few dozen shows, and we started doing some other smaller things here in the space, and I was doing a weekly column or writing an essay about a different record or about some other kind of music or arts related things. We did a few in-person things, and we switched to a live stream. And then in May of 2021, we started back with in-person programming, and we did some stuff with masks, we did some stuff with table reservations and smaller things. We've been probably put on like over 150 shows in the last year and a half, and it's going great. So Nova Arts is the nonprofit programming element of this space. The space is collaborative space. Brewbakers is the cafe is a separate business. Terra Nova Coffee Roasters is a separate business. Mary, who you've been seeing walking in and out of here, that's Billy's and Tilly, and she does all the plants and kind of manages all the like little gifts and cards. Priya, who's over there, does Wackadoodles, which is like a collaborative art space. She does classes, she does kids workshops, and she also does adult art evenings. And then we've got two different record vendors here, Keen on Vinyl and Feeding Tube. Nova is we just do the programming, but all of us are all friends, and we all collaborate and kind of help each other to make the best use of the space. Putting together a music and art event in the area. We concentrate a lot on bringing outside things in. We do have and feature local performers, but we also try to make sure we're combining them with folks that are coming in from out of town. We host a lot of touring groups. We've had groups from all over the world. As a curatorial body, we try to do things that are a little bit different, unique to the area. There's a lot of different people in this area doing a lot of interesting things, and we work together with other entities also, but we try to make sure we have kind of our own aesthetic identity. A lot of times we don't want it to just be like super pro or touring people. We want to be able to give newer folks a stage. We've hosted some events with Keen Pride and with a couple of different schools where kids get up on stage and perform a song or two, and we do a songwriter session where different songwriters perform in the round. Some things are just by donation or free, so there's a certain amount of concentration on accessibility. Sometimes you have to have a higher ticket price, but we do try and keep those to be generally affordable. Really, the cafe and the coffee roasters, as far as having the space, they kind of essentially donate this stage and sound system to us. I think we bring in a cool element to the space, but also, I mean, it's great. Every day there are all these people coming in, and they see the posters and they see the handbills and they see the stage and they're like, oh, what the hell is going on here? Kind of be a portal to the outside world, trying to bring fresh sounds and ideas into Keene. So Nova has been trying to help emerging artists in Keene, by really just having the stage available. We're able to engage with folks on multiple levels. We've also had people that we saw first in like an introductory way, and then we gave them an opening slot and they did so well and brought a lot of people out. So then we'll help them organize a headlining show where it's, their show and we have somebody else open for them. Having a place like that, and also having a place that's all ages. I mean, I grew up in Keene, and there was definitely nothing like this. Audience members for kids to like go and check stuff out, but then for bands, if you play like weird music or free jazz or noise music or something, or hardcore, you're not going to be able to get a show anywhere. Most spots, it's about money. It's about how many tickets can you sell, how many people can you get in here dancing and drinking. That's why most places are 21 plus. That's why most places are cover bands that people want to hear what they're comfortable with. And we really want to be able to provide a place where people are going to hear different stuff. Maybe they don't even know what kind of music they're going to play, or maybe they're interested in making music, but they can come to a place like this and see all kinds of different things, and maybe that's inspirational. Maybe they encounter something that they've never heard before, and that sets them off on a path of creativity. Just having a place where these kinds of authentic connections happen is integral to having like a creative community. The most important thing that anybody can do is come to a show. A lot of times people will just be like, oh, I really love what you guys are doing. Just come to a show. Pick a thing, come to it. It's so important. Without people coming out to stuff, it can't continue, when people start to trust you as a curatorial body to such a degree that they just know if you're putting it on, that it's probably good, so they're just going to come and check it out. Because of our nonprofit status and because of how we do fundraising, it's not ever a thing where we have to be like, well, we got to sell 100 tickets or else we can't do it. It's, even if there's 10 people in the room, it doesn't take away the power of what that kind of connection can do, and it certainly isn't less valuable. We do like to think that everything that happens here does have the potential to be pretty special for at least somebody.